How we doing? This is a special video for Rudy Tooty. I mentioned a couple times before how I've gotten social skills training and stuff like that, and the question is today: what is that social skills training like? What does that look like? Well, there are a bunch of different types of social skills training that I took. Some of them were a little bit more therapy based, like, of course, you had individual, appointments with therapists, to talk about school and stuff and to look over those problems that you had in school and how you could have done them differently. There were also, sometimes there were group therapy sessions that I would go to. I wasn't crazy too much about those. I mean, I met a lot of my friends when I was a kid through those because that's what we had in common to keep us together. And those basically consisted of, like I said, this close to the things that you would do in a one-on-one therapy session, talking about, what happened during your day and, like what went right, what went wrong, how do you fix what went wrong, and also talking about, how to make friends, how to avoid people that aren't going to be nice to you when you're a kid. And then there were some of the sessions that were a little bit more blunt. I remember when I was in school, sometimes I would go into the little classroom, and I'd be sitting there either one-on-one with another person, and basically we'd go over like flashcards and different pictures and words to show us, different examples of eye contact, different examples of facial expression, because, Asperger people, well, we generally have a lot of trouble reading that. And they would do group things with that too, but I mean, I don't know, I could have probably used them, but I was kind of a dick, and I decided, that I didn't want to embarrass myself that much, so it was really hard to get me to go to, the group sessions, where they'd show the flashcards, because, I was always afraid of being embarrassed, but I think that's true with a lot of Asperger people. The only difference is I was a little bit more vicious about it if I didn't want to do it. Basically what these sessions would do is, there'd be some role playing involved, like, like we'd talk about something that we liked only while talking about it, we'd talk to the instructor, practicing those skills, and it was very difficult at first trying to, keep eye contact, because that was one of the big issues for me. I had a lot of trouble learning to keep eye contact. I don't know why. It just had made me nervous for so long. The other thing was, to give a little bit of airtime and let other people speak. That took me a while to do. And, when I'm talking about something really passionately, I still have quite a bit of trouble doing that. Do I think that the therapy groups helped me out a lot? I think they did. I think that the whole social seminars really did help out a lot. I mean, they weren't the only thing that helped. I think a lot of being Asperger's was also trial and error with people. But it definitely helped, because I think if I didn't have those groups and those seminars that I went to, I probably wouldn't know that I was doing, anything wrong. And I'd probably keep the social skills that I had, and if that was the case, I probably wouldn't have a lot of friends now. So that's my thoughts on that.